John was larger than life. John did more for, it's funny, I was doing an interview earlier today and talked about, I'm going to say the name wrong, the Pittsburgh Steelers coach, Mike Tomlin, is that the right name?
Yep.
Mike Tomlin talked about how growing up and when he first got into coaching, how John was an idol of his. And he knew that John, the fact that John could be successful and accomplish what he accomplished gave Mike hope and gave him confidence, that he could do the same things. And John was really good about opening doors because he was so intelligent, because he was so persuasive, because he would fight. Sometimes he didn't open them, sometimes he knocked them down. But whatever it took for the cause that John was involved in or the people he was advocating for, you were going to get it 100% and then some. There was just another side to John that he didn't open, I think, to the general public. The people saw him screaming and yelling and being tough and fighting for the things he was always fighting for, and they didn't realize he was really a big teddy bear. But it was, that side of him, his players knew, probably after they graduated, probably not when they were there, but they knew they could always call, they pick up the phone. It could be 10 years later or 15 years later, and didn't matter whether it was Patrick or it was, some walk-on or somebody that hardly ever played for Georgetown, that John would look out for him because that's the kind of person he was.
First and foremost, his stature. He was a big man, right? And he was intimidating. But I think what made him larger than life was his impact off the basketball floor. His ability to address issues he thought were unfair. The impact he had not only on his players, but other coaches, the respect that he had for the coaching profession. And, you think about it, you think about John Thompson, Lou Carnesecca, Rolly Massimino, Jim Boeheim, Jim Calhoun. They dedicated their lives to the coaching profession and in turn, dedicated their lives to helping young men become, mature men and productive people in society. I kind of look away from the basketball court, my dealings with John away from basketball. When I went back to coach, he would always be at all games, and I'd get down to the baseline and he'd be sitting on the baseline there before the game. I'd go down and chat, just rekindle some old stories and just get a nice little smile. And just the love and respect we have for each other. It was nice to share. And I remember I was in Vegas one summer. I think Michael Jordan was having a fantasy camp. So I walked in just to say hi to some of my friends, and John was there. And I had one of my sons with me. And I was talking to, some NBA guys, and he called my son over. And I looked over, and he had him on his lap. So I walked over. I said, "Hey, Coach, how you doing?" And he's going, "I just want your son to know we actually loved you. We just gave you a bunch of love taps during the game." So, like I said, just the mutual respect and admiration. I'm just sad, but I mean, just know his legend and his impact will be felt forever.